Hello, my name is Swiss Bianco. In this video we will have a look at the BAK. It's a K reel for your keys, basically the connector between your belt and your keychain. So this is an item that I carry since the 1990s every day as I go out of the house, and from time to time they break. There is a weak spot, at least on the older pieces that we're gonna look at, and about a week ago one did break. After, I would say, about 5-6 years I had that one. Over the many years I had quite some of them, but usually they last pretty long, and the latest one here, that looks like it would have eliminated that weak spot, so it should last even longer. So I got me that one and fixed it up. So basically we have on one side the BAK, and then we have a connector going to the keys. I'm not gonna show the keys for security. So the item is a latest generation one, made in USA with globally sourced materials. They had over the years different variations. I think I had even one that was assembled in Mexico or something like that. Anyway, it's a clear see-through bag there. We see BAK as a brand, 1948, and of course there are knockoffs and copies made as well. There we have some more information. Now this one has a Kevlar cord. That's, I think, the first one that I ever had with Kevlar cord, and we see 48 inches is the length of the cord. Usually I have the one with the metal chain-like type, but the Kevlar one would quite likely is a good cord, so we're gonna test that out. And we see there some more information. They are in California, kbak.com, made in USA, I said that, and that's pretty much it. So we see here on top that plate, that is titanium, that is not original. We have basically added a plate on top of the black rubberized coated stainless steel metal part. We have a two-part design here. We see the front part is black rubberize-ish colored, black colored coated, and the back one is just stainless steel. And there we have some more information. We see BAK, and then Ontario, California, and of course the pocket clip. That pocket clip is spot welded on, and about on this side below it we see the round part there that basically holds the screw in place, and that is where it in the past did rip off, as that was like zinc, pot metal, whatever. This one looks like a steel rivet, so it should last longer. Coming back to the titanium plate, that dates back way many years too. As I was stuck in Switzerland, we had scrap titanium, and I cut me a plate for covering the item up, so just that we have more protection on the BAK in case it gets bumped or pushed. I carry this on the right side of my hip and with the clipped into the belt, and that gives it a bit more protection. You see of the worn finish, we did splash anodize it, and of course since it gets used daily it wears off, so pretty soon I'm gonna re-anodize it again. That's the good thing about titanium, we can simply finish it smooth off, degrease it, and then splash it again, and then it looks like brand new. Maybe I'm gonna make an update video on that. So that plate is simply held in place with the main screw there as a protector, so that the BAK would not get the full hit, but the titanium plate. Then we have the plastic part in this case. Sometimes it's a metal part, it depends. By the chain it's a metal, by the cord there we have a simple polymer part. The two split rings are smaller. I always use two of them on the paracord here, but originally it has just a single bigger one. You can easily swap that out to whatever you want to have, and the way that works is that you have the keys in your pocket, and if you want to take them out and you want to reach the door, the lock, you simply can extend the whole item and it's spring loaded, basically going back into the K-BAK. So it's really nicely done. By the way, we have a polymer part here as well by the mouth of the two metals, so it's not gonna rip off the Kevlar string there. Again, by the metal chain one, this is metal. So I think with the K-BAK quality that should work pretty well. So we're gonna see, and if I run into trouble I'm gonna put it in the description, in the comments, and pin it. So yeah, that's basically what it is, and it helps me not losing my keys because it's always connected to the belt, and basically you cannot, if you open a door or a PO box or whatever, you cannot forget the key because it's connected to the K-BAK, and the K-BAK is connected to your belt on the pants. So that is really nice. Also, as you have keys in the pocket, loose keys in the pocket, a keychain, whatever you have, that may get misplaced or maybe falls even out if you jump around. If you sit in a angled chair, maybe the key would fall out of the pocket, and with this device it doesn't get lost. It still hangs in there and you instantly see that the key came out and you can put it back in. So all in all, a great idea. I'm not sure who did invent it back then, but it's a great idea, and because it's spring loaded, the design, compact, they make different variation. This is the bigger one, they also make smaller ones. That is easier than what we had back then in Switzerland. So some people did use the not a paracord, of course, back then, a cord hitch, and simply made a belt loop and put it on the belt. Some people later on used a bungee cord because it's rubberized and it would give you a bit an extension as well. But all those items I did try out too back then, and this one is by far the best one because it's self-contained, easy, compact, durable, and all that. So that's pretty much all about the K-BAK, the K Reel 48 inch long Kevlar version.